Football fans, buckle up because something truly special is happening in Brazil right now. Since the arrival of Carlo Ancelotti as the head coach of the national team, the Seleção is beginning to look like a completely transformed side. A team once criticized for struggling with consistency, and most importantly, struggling to find a reliable number 9, is now suddenly bursting with young, fearless, and lethal goal scorers. Yes, you heard that right. Under Ancelotti's watch, Brazil is finally solving one of its biggest problems in recent years, the striker crisis. And the solution isn't coming from one superstar alone, but from a new generation of players who are rewriting the future of Brazilian football. As Brazil prepared for their upcoming World Cup qualifying clashes against Chile and Bolivia, Ancelotti has surprised everyone by calling up a group of players who have been absolute goal machines for their clubs. These are players who don't just play, they score, and score often. Players who seem restless without goals. Players who live and breathe inside the penalty box. So today, we're diving deep into 3 rising stars. 3 players who are being called Brazil's future goal machines. 3 players Ancelotti believes can finally put an end to Brazil's long-standing striker problem. When Carlo Ancelotti officially took charge of Brazil, there was a lot of excitement, but also a lot of questions. Could he really bring European-style tactical discipline into a Brazilian side known for flair? Could he balance the old guard with the new generation? And most importantly, could he fix Brazil's inability to convert chances into goals in the biggest matches? Slowly but surely, the answers are becoming clearer. Brazil's performances have started to look sharper, the squad balance is improving, and most importantly, the attack is beginning to look deadly again. Instead of relying only on Neymar or Vinicius Jr. to carry the load, Brazil is now developing a roster full of hungry attackers ready to make their mark. And leading this new era are 3 young men who are redefining what it means to be a Brazilian striker. Number 3, Caio Jorge, the Cruzeiro sensation. First on our list, coming in at number 3, is none other than Caio Jorge, the player who has just earned his call up to the national team and is already being talked about as one of the deadliest strikers in Brazilian domestic football. At only 22 years old, Caio Jorge has already proven himself to be a nightmare for defenders in the Brazilian league. Last season, he was crowned the league's best player, and this season, he has taken things to an entirely different level. With 20 matches played, 15 goals scored, and 5 assists provided, his stats speak louder than words. Caio is not just a poacher. He is quick, intelligent with his movements, and deadly inside the box. His ability to find space where there seems to be none makes him a constant threat. For Cruzeiro fans, he's already a superstar. But now, the entire nation is beginning to look at him as the possible solution to Brazil's long-standing striker woes. The big question is, can Caio Jorge carry his club form into international football? If he can, Brazil might have just found its next great number 9. Number 2, Samuel Lino, the versatile goal machine. Coming in at number 2 is a name that has recently exploded into the spotlight, Samuel Lino. While Brazil was dealing with injuries, most notably to striker Matheus Cunha, it opened the door for Samuel Lino to step up, and oh boy, did he take his chance. Lino is a player who doesn't like to be limited. He can play as a winger, as a midfielder, or even in a more central role. And regardless of where you put him, one thing is guaranteed. He will contribute goals. Recently, while playing for Flamengo, he delivered a jaw-dropping performance, scoring 2 goals and providing 3 assists in a single match. That's not just good form, that's dominance. What makes Samuel Lino so valuable to Ancelotti's Brazil is not only his versatility, but also his intelligence on the pitch. He understands space, he presses with energy, and he has the kind of determination that makes coaches trust him. For Flamengo fans, he's already earned the nickname of the goal machine, and now he has the chance to prove that reputation on the international stage. Imagine having a player who can plug into multiple positions and still deliver goals. That's exactly what Lino brings. And under Ancelotti, who loves players that can adapt to tactical changes, Samuel Lino might just become an untouchable member of Brazil's future lineup. Number 1. João Pedro, Chelsea's rising star. And now, at number 1, we arrive at the player many believe is already the answer to Brazil's striker problem, João Pedro. Currently playing for Chelsea in the Premier League, João Pedro has been on absolute fire. At just 22 years old, he has already shown that he can handle the pressure of playing in one of the toughest leagues in the world. The most remarkable thing? Whenever João Pedro starts for Chelsea, he seems almost destined to score. So far this season, he has played 8 matches, and in those games, he has scored 7 goals and provided 2 assists. That is a phenomenal return for any striker, but for one who is still so young, it's simply astonishing. His goal-scoring contributions even helped Chelsea lift the Club World Cup, cementing his reputation as one of the most exciting young forwards in football today. Brazilian media outlets are already calling him the goal machine of the Seleção, and many believe that Carlo Ancelotti is ready to make him Brazil's first-choice number 9. With his pace, finishing, and ability to rise to the big occasion, João Pedro has all the tools to become the superstar striker Brazil has been desperately waiting for. So what does all this mean for the future of Brazilian football? For years, fans have worried that the country famous for producing legendary strikers, Pelé, Ronaldo Nazario, Romario, Rivaldo, Adriano, was running out of world-class number 9s. But with players like Caio Jorge, Samuel Lino, and João Pedro stepping up, that narrative might be about to change forever. Ancelotti's biggest challenge will be to manage their development carefully, to make sure the pressure doesn't overwhelm them, and to give them the right opportunities at the right time. But if these 3 keep up their current form, Brazil's striker problem could soon become a thing of the past. So, football fans, here's the big question. Do you believe these 3 players, Caio Jorge, Samuel Lino, and João Pedro, can solve Brazil's striker crisis? Can they become the stars that lead the Seleção back to World Cup glory? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. And if you're a true Brazil fan and don't want to miss a single update on the Seleção, make sure you hit that subscribe button right now. Stay tuned, because the Ancelotti era has only just begun, and the future of Brazilian football looks brighter than ever.